Okay, YouTube, here's 5 tips for the aspiring guitar player. So the first thing is to pick properly. Yeah, always pick with, always hold your pick with your thumb and your index finger. Yeah, like this, or some people even play like this. Both are fine. Just as long as you have these 3 fingers, you can have them closed, but it helps relax your hand better, and I find you get a better palming if you keep your fingers out. Um, so thumb on top of the pick, first finger underneath, nice and curved, and then have your hand extended. Yeah, that's the first thing. Pick properly and start getting good at alternate picking. Especially if you're a beginner. If you're a beginner and you're used to playing, just down picked riffs or whatever, just anything. Down picking all the time, like that's great. That might help you for now, but also you got to try some up picking, and it helps if you practice with chords. So you might have learned to just play like a G chord, for example, and then you're strumming. Try, instead of just doing forward down strums, try doing down, 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 up, down, just to incorporate upstrokes into your playing solo. Okay. Now the second thing is to train your pinky finger as much as possible. I find that the guitarists who train their little finger as quickly as possible and use it in their playing, whether it be, solo playing or even just playing normal power chords, they generally progress faster. And I know there's something about your little finger, by building up the strength, it helps with so much more control in the rest of your fingers. And ways you could build up your pinky finger is to just play, the diminished scale, just going up, and just keep doing that first. Then try it with like triplet hammer-ons and pull-offs. As well as that, you can do like the four finger per string pattern. Etc, etc. So those are a couple ways you can build up your little finger. But even in chords, so chords, scales, diminished scales, anything just to make sure that you use this finger as much as possible, and I will guarantee that your playing will improve. Number 3, this is a bit of no one has recommended this on YouTube as far as I know, but I would say try as many guitars and learn from as many people as possible, because every guitar is different, and you'll find that your hand feels better in some guitars and worse in other guitars, and you can find that comparison. As well as that, by playing a lot of guitars, you can find out what kind of pickups you like, whether it be humbuckers, single coils. I've got people who listen to black metal and stuff, so if you're going for like a really tinny, thin sound, then yeah, you might like a single coil pickup, in the bridge. But if you want something a bit more modern, a bit heavier, then obviously, yeah, humbuckers. But again, that all comes from like trial and error and experience. So the best thing to do is just go to guitar shops. Don't buy anything, just try everything. Or even like find friends who play guitar, family members who have guitars. Just just go any place where there's a guitar you haven't played before or you're not used to. Because with me personally, I used to play. Well, it was interesting because I started off with a acoustic guitar, then went to a Strat shape, then an Explorer shape, then a Les Paul. And then it wasn't until I got my first Dean that I slowly began to find that V shapes and ML shapes were what I was used to physically, but it wasn't after many years of playing, like just over 5 years, 5-6 years, that I quite liked the way Deans felt, the tone, the playability, all that kind of stuff. So that way you're able to find your perfect guitar more quickly, or if you've got the cash, get someone to build you your perfect guitar, because then that way you know exactly what you want and you know what you don't like, and then that way you're molding something and creating something completely new, or finding something that's already made that you really like. Either is fine. Number 4 is to learn as many songs as possible from different genres. Any song you like, just learn it. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. Whether it's let's think of 1349 or fucking Shakira or Sabbath. Anyone, just any song that you like of any genre. Try and learn it, because you pick up different things. You pick up different techniques and playing styles, and then you find out different sounds and different techniques that you like and don't like, and play and can't play. And over time, you'll be improving and improving. And this goes on to my fifth tip, is to find your sound. And that's a struggle. That's a real struggle. But over time, through learning songs, different chords, and whatever's going on up here, you're going to be able to find chords and intervals and scales, or any note that you like or don't like. Because personally, I really like the sounds of, you know, semitones, minor chords and semitones, but playing normal minor bar chords was a bit too kind of overdone. Like that sound, you know, I heard it so much in black metal, so I found a different way to play it. You know, 2 chords, exactly the same notes, but structured differently, and that can give a whole new sound, a whole new way of playing. And yeah, then you'll be able to craft your own riffs and songs in a way that you like, and get really creative. So it's a short video. I hope it helps, and I'll probably see you next week.